Hello, this is PG, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Brian Lara Cricket. The game was originally released on the PlayStation and PC in 1998. Brian Lara Cricket is a sports simulation game developed by Codemasters. The game was also known as Shane Warne Cricket 99 in other regions. Okay, gameplay. Well, being a cricket, it's broken down into three areas of play. You've got batting, bowling and fielding, but first let's look at the batting. So, each direction of the D-pad related to a different type of shot, from a cover drive, a sweep, and many other options. You had two buttons for these shots. One is a normal power shot, which was safe. The second option was like a big slog, give it some welly, but it could often result in you getting out, or some wonderful boundaries, or some amazing sixes.
Well, that's a cracking shot by Hussain. Well, that's a good shot, but if you bowl at him on his pet areas, then you've got to expect to be hit for four.
Saying that extra power, like I said, it puts you at risk of being caught out by the fielders or mishitting the ball altogether. But it was a really great system that felt realistic, it felt fun, but it felt fair, as timing the shot and getting the right position made or broke your batting innings. Also, it captured that feel of cricket, at least back in those days. You could slowly defend the crease, pick off singles, hit boundaries and ride your luck to build up some incredible score lines. So the batting for me was a big tick. What about the bowling? Well, this is managed by the type of bowler and the location you want the ball to land in, and whether you want it to drift to the left, right or stay central. Now, these factors further impacted by the type of the bowler that you were using, whether it was a fast bowler, which is obviously pace, spin or swing, and these things, if they were done right, they could really bamboozle your opponent. However, cricket being cricket, the games do take a lot of time, and bowling was quite dull, I have to say, but the batting made up for it. Thankfully, you didn't have to do the fielding if you didn't want to, but let's talk about the fielding. I'd say it's basic, it was a bit on rails, and chasing the balls around manually was quite boring, so giving you an option to let the computer do that was actually quite nice, although it could cost you some catches, which was quite irritating. Now, aside from the gameplay, you've got plenty of modes, from test cricket for purists, you've got the one-day variety, more entertaining. You could also do a World Cup as well. In terms of visuals, obviously it's a PlayStation game, but it still manages to capture the look and the feel of cricket. It may look pixelated compared to modern games, but it still does the job, even if you wanted to play it today. Sound-wise, actually pretty good. The crowd, the effects, the bat on the ball. But for me, I'd say the audio highlight of this was the wonderful commentary team who just casually drifted in and out, just as they do in real-life cricket, in particular, the legendary Geoffrey Boycott.
Morning everybody. Well, yeah, nice day for batting, but there's a bit of grass on the pitch, so there'll be a bit of early movement for the seam bowlers. But the bounce won't be particularly high, so it shouldn't cause any problems for batsmen if they get forward whenever possible.
Okay, good and bad points. What's good? The game catches the essence of cricket, but also makes it fun at times. Batting is a pure joy, there's lots of game modes, and the audio really does add to the experience. Bad points, the bowling and fielding did get a bit boring, and the visuals are a little bit dated and clunky today. Okay, verdict. Brian Lara Cricket is, for me, the best cricket game of all time. It captures the look, the feel and the sense of test cricket, but also the one-day game. When you're building a batting innings, it's one of the most satisfying parts of any sports game that I've played, and for me, it brought back really fond memories of my student days, coming back from college in the afternoon, having a beer, wasting my life playing imaginary cricket. Why not? So yeah, there's been lots of cricket games over the years, other Brian Lara games, but for me, this was the gold standard, and it still is the gold standard. Scoring, I would give Brian Lara Cricket 9 out of 10. Love this game. Okay, there you go, that's the review. Thank you for watching. This is PG, signing off. Cheers.